Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Farid Epsilon. I'm the head of education and training here in Istiqlal. So I'm responsible for all formal and informal education and training here in Istiqlal. Just to let you know, we have madrasah in here from playgroup to senior high school, and they already have about 1,100 students at the moment. And on top of that, we have ulama education program, which only consists of master and PhD degrees. Here I'm standing in front of you all because my IG, where's my IG? She asked me to be the master of ceremony today. I'm not a professional one, so I just make our program less formal than what we might expect. Thank you very much again visiting us here at the China Space at the Istiqlal Mosque. I would like to let you know that here we have the Grand Imam, the Sharjah Affairs, Mr. Zulkan, forgive me if I spell it wrong, Pak Murni Jamal from Confucius and friends from Confucius Institute, also friends from China's embassy in Jakarta. We have Pak Dino here from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Pak Dino, glad to see you, Pak Dino, again. So we met in Canberra a long time ago when I did my PhD study in Canberra. Good to see you again, Pak Dino. Also, a small world. I just spoke with the Sharjah Affairs. He was posted in Canberra as well. Yeah, probably Pak Dino and Mr. Zulkan know each other as well. Thank you very much. At the beginning we will hear remarks from the Grand Imam, Professor Masjid Umar. Of course, to let you know some programs here in Istiqlal, and as well as our vision in making Istiqlal as the house for everyone, not only for Muslims. And this is really clear from what we have today. We have China Space in mosque, which is quite unusual. Yeah, but good, we have it now. Grand Imam, it's your time.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone. Alhamdulillah wa syukurlah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah Sayyidina Habibina Muhammadin sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Amma ba'd. The Honorable Charge of Affairs of the Chinese Embassy in Jakarta, Mr. Zulkan, thank you very much for your visiting us here. And the Honorable former Deputy Chief of Mission of Indonesia Embassy in China, Indonesia, Foreign Minister Mr. Dino R. Kusnadi. Terima kasih Pak Dino, luar biasa dihadiri Pak Dubes. The Honorable Councillor Mr. Zen Bangda. The Honorable Vice Rector for Azhar University, my teacher, my senior, my mentor here, also Dr. Munjama, history with us, and the Honorable Director of Confucius Institute, Mr. Very sorry, the Honorable Director of Confucius, Mrs. Puan Dasin, the Honorable Head of Section of BPMI Istiqlal Mosque, and Chinese and Indonesian media in Jakarta. Today we are very happy because last morning we had a very, very special guest, the Pope, visit here also, and at 12 o'clock we accept also one minister from the Palestine, and this afternoon also we have a very special guest also. They represented from China, and inshallah this afternoon we will collaboration together in many programs here. Allow me to thank and bless God Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for having created us and held an opportunity to gather and attend this lovely occasion of the launching of China Space in Istiqlal Mosque. After a long journey and coordination, we finally get to this happy moment. Istiqlal Mosque is not only constructed for Islamic religious and rituals and even such as prayers, Quranic recitation, Islamic learning, the celebration of the Prophet's birthday, and so on. Istiqlal Mosque also regularly carries out many activities including interfaith, intercultural, and diplomatic activities. Since my assignment as the Grand Imam of Istiqlal Mosque, I have been declaring that Istiqlal Mosque is not only house of worship for Muslims, but also a big house for humanity. Hence, everyone is welcome and enjoy benefit from Istiqlal Mosque, surely with all norms and regulation of mosque within. Since the beginning, Istiqlal Mosque has functioned to serve and empower all the people. The organized ulama education program, and especially female ulama, traditional Muslim scholars, to establish global and moderate ulama in the future. We organize this education in collaboration with major world campus, both in the Middle East, Europe, and America. The Istiqlal Mosque has made major breakthroughs to maintain tolerance and moderation of religious communities in Indonesia by building the Silaturahim Tunnel, the tunnel of friendship, connecting the Istiqlal Mosque and the Cathedral Church. This is strong evidence of how big the role of the Istiqlal Mosque as a melting pot, especially for the citizens of the diverse Indonesian nation. To maintain environmental sustainability, the Istiqlal Mosque has transformed into an environmentally friendly green building, making it the first house of worship in the world to receive the excellence in design for greater efficiency age certificate from the World Bank in Washington DC. As a house of worship with an environmentally friendly building or green building. Istiqlal Mosque is equipped with sport and art facilities such as gym center, retreat, stage for art performance, culinary, and business centers that could be easily accessed by all communities, including non-Muslims. The basement and parking facilities which could hold more than 1,000 cars can be used by the mosque and cathedral communities as well as the public. For this reason, we have built strong relationships and collaboration with anyone, any institutions, including university and embassies in Jakarta and everywhere. Therefore, as you might have seen, we have American space next door, Iraqi space in another next door, and incoming soon, several countries also will open the space in this mosque. And today we have China space that I will honestly proud of. To my understanding, this is the only China space you might find in mosques around the world. I believe this space will strengthen, establish a good relationship between China and Indonesia culturally and religiously. I personally reconstructed the so-called religious diplomacy to emphasize the great role of religion and religious elites and communities in creating harmony among people. I believe this space will become a meeting point to learn about China and its great culture and civilization. Similarly, academic research on Islam and Muslim in China will make this space as a question. Finally, I sincerely thank the Chinese Embassy in Jakarta for the support and collaboration. Last year, 21 Istiqlal officials and staff, including me, visited China. We are impressed with the progress that China has achieved so far. And the China space that we are launching this afternoon is one of the results of that visit. I understand that we already had some semester-long Mandarin course supported by the embassy and the Confucius Institute. We will have 2 classes of Mandarin course this semester. As some of the participants are most staff, the Mandarin course will really help us to save and assist Chinese visitors in the mosque. And for your information, China tourists in this mosque so far compared to other countries. Thank you, Pak Muri Jamal. Terima kasih Pak Muri Jamal for your support. I need to mention Secretary Ms. Makji. Where's Makji? Thank you. Okay, you under that. I understand that you have been working very hard to make this idea into happen. And last but not last, I myself would like to thank very much to Ambassador, because my student from my Pondok Pesantren in South Sulawesi, I have 8 students from Pondok Pesantren Al-Ikhlas now arrived in China last week for master program, and I don't know, in the next year, several people from my Pondok Pesantren, also maybe more than 27 the candidate students will continue to study in your country. And the last one also, my position also, President of International Grand Imam Association, and also National Imam Association. Also, we would like to invite several imams to visit your country if possible in the next year, because according to Prophet Muhammad SAW, you have to looking for the signs also in China. And in the future, we would like to collaborate together with you, not only Istiqlal Mosque, but also I myself also still director of this University of PTIT in Jakarta, one of the best Quranic studies in Jakarta today, and also I'm a president of Pondok Pesantren Asadia, the biggest Pondok Pesantren in Indonesia. Today we have 542 branches for all in the Indonesian province. And also we have myself, I myself also has Pondok Pesantren Al-Ikhlas. We have 5 branches also in Pandeglang one, and another one in Sulawesi. And I don't know, in the future we need intensive collaboration together with you. I believe, inshallah, if we collaborate with many countries like your country, inshallah, our quality student will be better than before. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Grand Imam. So you might have understood now why we have collaboration with the China Embassy, with the long vision of the Grand Imam about the Istiqlal Mosque. I also need to mention here we have officials from Istiqlal Mosque. We have here heads of sections here in Istiqlal. We have Asad as the head of social and people empowerment. We have Pak Bukhari, who is the head of Islamic rituals, and we have Pak Mubarak as the head of secretary here in Istiqlal. And I also have to mention, okay, we have Gulin as well. I have to mention as well here we have Bu Emi, the wife of the Grand Imam. Yeah. If I don't mention, it's going to be a nightmare to me. Right, thank you very much, Grand Imam. The next one we will hear remarks by Mr. Zhou Khan, Chargé d'Affaires of the Chinese Embassy. Please.
Well, distinguished Grand Imam, Professor Nazaruddin Umar, distinguished Mr. Dino Snadi, distinguished Vice Rector Dr. Faisal Andrew, and distinguished Vice Chairman Dr. Muni Jama. Dear friends, good afternoon. It's my great pleasure to attend the launching ceremony of China Space and the Istiqlal and the opening of the second Mandarin program. Every time I come to Istiqlal, what impressed me is not only its magnificence, but also its inclusiveness and openness. Istiqlal and the Catholic Church face each other across the street and are connected on the ground, which fully reflects the harmonious coexistence of different religions here in Indonesia. The same goes for China. As a nation of multi-ethnic groups, multi-religions, and multi-cultures, China always advocates religious exchanges and mutual learning among civilizations. In 2023, President Xi Jinping proposed the Global Civilization Initiative, which calls for respecting the diversity of civilizations and promoting the universal values of mankind. This initiative has been warmly welcomed by the international community, including Indonesia. In the history of China-Indonesia relations, Islam plays an important role. The great Muslim navigator Zheng He spread Islam in Java Island and other places during his 7 voyages to the south. Muslims in China and Indonesia have worked together to facilitate dialogue among civilizations, promote religious coexistence, and carry forward the Islamic concept of pursuing peace and advocating harmony. They oppose separatism, terrorism, and extremism, and commit to world peace. The Chinese side attaches great importance to exchanges with Indonesian Muslim groups. The Chinese embassy here in Indonesia invited Istiqlal and other Muslim groups to visit China and held joint iftar and charity events every year. China provides scholarships for Indonesian Muslim students, which Grand Imam just mentioned. With commitment of Grand Imam Nazaruddin and the support of Xinjiang Autonomous Region government, 8 outstanding Indonesian students will start the campus life in Xinjiang in the coming month. Several months ago, the Confucius Institute of Al-Azhar University successfully inaugurated the first Mandarin program at Istiqlal. The teacher told me that some participants are already able to introduce Istiqlal to the Chinese delegations and the tourists in Mandarin, and to have simple conversations with them. I'm very delighted for what you have achieved. Thank you all for your contribution to enhancing the mutual understanding between our two people. Dear friends, after more than a year of preparation, the China Space co-operated by the Chinese Embassy and Istiqlal is officially open today. Maybe this is the first and only China space which is opened in the mosque the worldwide. So we are very glad to see that. As you may see, the decoration of the China space is not only full of Chinese features like traditional silk paintings and porcelain, but also models of Chinese satellites and ships that represent China's latest scientific and technological achievements. You could also find the model of Wush, which is a flagship project between China, Indonesia, Belt and Road Cooperation. This fully demonstrates the friendship and cooperation between our two countries. Besides, book walls are available at China Space with a rich collection of books that introduce China's religion and the life of Chinese Muslims, as well as Chinese food, culture, architecture, Mandarin learning, among others. From today on, China Space can be a cozy place for our friends who study Mandarin at Istiqlal. It will also serve as a new and important platform for more Indonesian friends to explore Chinese culture and China's development. The Chinese Embassy will continue working with Istiqlal to organize various cultural events at China Space. Right now I have a good news for you. Starting from September the 7th, China's Shanghai Art Collection Museum will hold an exhibition here for about 1 month, displaying Chinese traditional artworks. You can invite your friends and family members to come and have a look. Dear friends, in recent years, China-Indonesia relations grew steadily and rapidly, entering a new stage of jointly building a community with a shared future. The year 2025 marks the 75th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between China and Indonesia. China and Indonesia will continue to jointly build the China-Indonesia community with a shared future, which will benefit our two peoples and contribute to regional and global peace, stability, and development. The Chinese Embassy is ready to take this opportunity to work with Istiqlal and other Indonesian communities to build the China space into an inclusive space, a shared space, and an open space, making greater contributions to bilateral cultural, religious, and educational exchanges and cooperation. Thank you. 谢谢大家。
Thank you very much, Mr. Zoukan, Chargé d'Affaires of the China Embassy. Now is the moment of truth. We will unveil the logo of the China Space. So we will invite back again the Grand Imam and the Chargé d'Affaires to come up here. And yeah, please do. We don't provide specific music to start the unveiling. So I will invite you all to count down together from 5 to 1. You want to count it in China? In Chinese? Sorry, I can't do it. So cameras are ready? Yeah. Okay, ready. Please join me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Thank you very much. So witnessed by you all, now we formally have launched the China Space in Istiqlal Mosque. Thank you very much, Masjid Istiqlal and Grandma. Thank you very much. Great. Yeah, with the launching of the China Space, I would like to inform you all as well. To run the China Space, we already agreed and appointed a colleague here in Istiqlal, Dr. Gugun. Please stand up, please. Dr. Gugun is now the director of China Space in Istiqlal, and also will be assisted by a friend at the back, Mr. Fahri. Yeah, he will manage all activities here in China Space. Great, thank you very much. Next, we will hear remarks from Dr. Muni Jamal, the Vice Chair of the Confucius Institute at Al-Azhar University.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everybody. Honorary host, Professor Dr. Nazarudin Umar, Grand Imam of Istiqlal Mosque, and Mrs. Nazarudin Umar, I have known for years. And then I would like also to thank for the invitation to come over this important day where the China space has already been officially opened. And thank you also to Chef Affair of the Chinese Embassy in Japan, Mr. Shuka. And Dr. Faisal Hendra, the Vice Rector of the University of Al-Azhar, is also responsible for the development program in Al-Azhar University as far as the Mandarin language is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, please allow me to thank for the invitation sent by Professor Nazarudin Umar, Grand Imam of Istiqlal Mosque and the Chinese Embassy, to the Confucius Institute of Al-Azhar University to come over here to attend this important program today. With regard to the cooperation and collaboration, as well as the extension of Confucius Institute in Jakarta, we have already built and provided volunteer teachers who just came 2 weeks ago in Jakarta. And as you may be aware of the program that we have already launched in Jakarta, we have been responsible for developing the quality of Mandarin language activities in several government as well as private offices, such as in the past we helped to develop Mandarin language in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then in the Ministry of Manpower, in the Ministry of Communication, in the Ministry of Defense, and the National Police Headquarters, and almost all universities in Jakarta are very closely related to Confucius Institute in Al-Azhar University. And of course, we should not forget to inform that our activities are also benefited by almost all senior high schools in Jakarta. Now, in this regard, we should thank very much to the Chinese Embassy, who has entrusted us to teach Mandarin language here in Istiqlal Mosque, and I believe and we hope we have been successful in developing the quality of the students who are studying here in Istiqlal Mosque. I have already signed 3 certificates of those who have passed last year program, and now we are ready to go further to the next program to the new students. So thank you again to the Chinese Embassy that we have entrusted us to manage this program in Istiqlal Mosque. And we may also be proud of having visited by the Prime Minister of Wen Jiabao and President Xi Jinping, who have come and visited Confucius Institute in Al-Azhar University. So we are very pleased to say that, because this is not a very usual thing, because we never got information some other universities in the world have been visited by those 2 important people in China. So again, now in regard to the continuation of this Mandarin language teaching in Istiqlal Mosque, I have to mention that this is not only the activity of teaching, but it will become the bridge to connect between the 2 countries, China and Indonesia. And we hope the activities of Mandarin language teaching here will also develop the quality of mutual understanding, mutual help, mutual assistance, and try to develop the quality of friendship, harmony, peace, and avoid conflict among people of different nations and different tribes. So again, we understand that this moment is very important, not only for Istiqlal Mosque, not only for Al-Azhar, with Chinese Embassy, but for people all over the world. Now, Mr. Shardafir, you know that it is very clearly mentioned in the Holy Quran that the communication among people of different nations, different tribes, should be bridged by the understanding of language and culture. So this is what we could say we have already tried to implement the meaning of peace, harmony among people of different tribes, different nationalities. So we hope the next time we will work together again and again to help what we can do to make people of the world come together in peace and harmony through understanding of the language and culture of those people of different nationalities and tribes. So, thank you again, Professor Nazaruddin Umar, Grand Imam of Istiqlal, and Syed Lafir of Chinese Embassy, Shukran. So, and to all of you, thank you again. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Pak Murni, for your nice remarks. We have told you that we already run a long semester Mandarin course here in Istiqlal, and not the only one. We have a lot of language courses here in Istiqlal, and they are all free as the result of our collaboration with many institutes and institutions. We have here, of course, Arabic and English, and then we have Hebrew, we have Aramaic, we have Persian language as well, and coming soon, Korean and Japanese language here in Istiqlal. So as the result of the Mandarin course, here we already have students and participants who joined or attended the class the first class of the Mandarin. Can I see your hands, all participants, students of Mandarin courses? Yeah. Just to let you know, not all of them are Istiqlal staff. Not all of them are Muslims. So some of the students comes from church next door, from the cathedral. This also to show you that everyone has the same right to have benefit of whatever program we have here in Istiqlal. So the next program is a graduation certificate that will be given to the representative of students who already finished the first batch of Mandarin program. And the certificate will be given by Dr. Faisal Hendra and as the Vice Rector of Al-Azhar University, and together with Dr. Mubi Jamal. Is representative of the student.
Masih saat Cina nih. Masih Cina nih. 16 tinggal 3. Susah. 16 tinggal 3.
Three students. There's the other one? Only two, alright. Good. Three with Pak Sapa. Alright. Please, Pak Sapa. We have a lunch, and then the second one. The last one. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pak Sapa and Iskandar. Thank you very much. And of course, we want to show you. We want to demonstrate the result of the course. So we will hear from the participant representative to introduce Istiqlal in Chinese, in one of the languages. So who is going to deliver the speech? Kusnanda, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
大家好，欢迎来到这个中国风景。我叫顾子南的，中文名叫顾子南。我今年23岁了，现在在 Istiqlal 工作，是中文班的学生之一。我喜欢中国电影和电视剧，我希望能继续学好中文。Istiqlal 简介。Istiqlal 精神是
是东南亚最大的竞争者。建筑面积大于50公顷，可容纳20万人。这是由为穆斯林建筑师弗雷德里克·希拉曼先生设计，在1961年第一轮动苏加诺时期开始修建，在17年后的1978年完工。这座竞争者的名字是 Istiqlal， 来自阿拉伯语，也是独立，代表印尼人民对政治、自由印尼自由的感激。欢迎大家来到 Istiqlal， 谢谢大家。
谢谢大家。
到了，有啥？
好，我喜欢
Right, thank you very much. To be honest, I don't understand completely what he just said. Yeah, so I give it to my friends here from China Embassy to evaluate whatever he already said. Right, of course we would like to thank our Chinese teacher, Mr. Lee, isn't it? Yeah, he's here. Please come forward. Who already told students for the first round. Yeah, thank you very much. So this is Lee. Thank you very much. And unfortunately, I don't know, you will be leaving somewhere because the next one we will have a new teacher teaching 2 classes in different level. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The next one, a book donation, kumpulan cerita rakyat dalam bahasa Indonesia to China States will be given by Mr. Zokan and Dr. Faisal Hendra to the Grand Imam of Istiqlal. Please do. You might want to say something about the book. So this is the collection of folk stories of Indonesia in both Indonesia and Mandarin language. Thank you very much. The last one, a photo session. Please come forward, or guests up here to have a photo session. Pak Murni, Pak Faisal, Pak Dino, please. Pak Asep, foto. Ayo. Ada cewek lagi. Cameras, please. Agreed? Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, with the photo session, that marks the end of our program today. So, welcome to everyone to have a look whatever we have here in China Space. And for your information, on the 7th, we will have a China exhibition here for the whole month of September. Thank you very much.